Hello, and we are here again. Welcome to day 8. Wait, 8. 8 of 20 days of calm with Tiffany. Like, can you believe it's actually 8 already? Amazing, right? And then I see all your requests. I see all the messages you sent to me on Instagram. Some of you are sending me messages, but you're not following me. Why? Why? Oh, you should encourage me, right? Please also try to click the follow button, to encourage me. But I see all your messages. Some of you even gave me suggestions of some things you would like me to talk about. They are all noted and I will address them. Some of you wanted me to talk on detachment. Some of you wanted me to talk on how to handle pressure. How to handle pressure is going to be tomorrow's topic, actually. So I hear you. Thank you so much for reaching out to me. And I've noticed some of you are extremely consistent with your assessment. You always ensure that you do it. I'm seeing you, I'm noting your handles, and I'm seeing your progress. So well done. So now let's get into today's class. Welcome back. Before we start, I want you to type this is day 8. I want you to type it in the comment section. And not just in the comment section, I want you to go on my TikTok and type this is day 8. Yes, I want you to do that because it shows that you're committed. It shows that you're following me. It shows that you're actively learning. So let us have our breathing exercise. Let's breathe in and out. In and out. In and out. So if you have been having a very tough week, breathe often so you can come to the awareness of your body, and it will also help you deal with a lot of pressures and the stressors of life. So now let's get into today's topic, and it's something that has been burning in the heart of many, and it is called gaslighting. You know what gaslighting is? When someone makes you question your reality. When you see something clear and they tell you, no, this is not what you saw. And why I decided to talk about this topic in particular is because a lot of people that have been tagged with anger issues are surrounded mostly by gaslighters. Which was why, I don't know, I think it was in day 3, I mentioned that along the line, we're going to be discussing the kind of people that you have actively surrounded yourself with. A lot of us are surrounded with people who joke about our pain, who twist our words, who say things to us like, you're too sensitive. I was only joking with you now. Why are you being so sensitive? Now, wow, now small thing they vex you. Some of us have people who say these kind of things to us often, and they minimize our feelings. Instead of actually listening to us, they immediately say, hey, madam, vexy, you don't start again. They say these things to us to shut us up, to shut us down, and make us feel like our emotions and feelings don't matter. When someone constantly tells you you're too sensitive, they are telling you basically that what you're feeling is not real. And let me tell you something today. Your emotions are not too much. They are not an overreaction. They are informations. Remember when we had affirmation a few days ago and we said my emotions are data, not directives. We try so hard to prove a point to people. But do you not think it's a complete waste of time when you're trying to prove a point to people who are already committed to misunderstanding you? They already have the idea of who they want you to be in their head. And you are now trying so hard to convince them to believe otherwise when they have already judged you based on who they think you are. You see why silence is a powerful tool? You see why it's a complete waste of time to keep proving and allowing them tug at your emotions to the point where you lose yourself, where you now have an emotional outburst? Are you seeing how fruitless and pointless it is to try to prove yourself to people who already have a version of you in their head? And that's why it's important to surround yourself with the right people. Because even if you're a certain way, like I said, nobody's perfect. But even if you're a certain way, you should have people around you who try to help you come out of that personality, not try to demean and make you feel worth less and less of yourself. A lot of us are in wrong relationships. A lot of us are in wrong friendships. If for any reason you have ever tried to speak out your mind to a friend, and the first response they give you is, it's a lie, but it's not true. You see, those first sentences already tells you most of what you need to know about that kind of friendship or relationship. And if you don't do something about that kind of circle, you will keep getting triggered. It's really that simple. And you know the funniest thing about people who are surrounded by gaslighters, because you're now then afraid of being tagged the woman with the anger issue or the man with the anger issue, you then start to suppress. So when things are bothering you, instead of speaking out, you keep quiet, because if I talk now, they will say that my own is too much. So you start to keep quiet. You start to bottle up your emotions. And then when you can't take it anymore, one small thing will now happen, then boom, you will now explode. And they're wondering, but this small thing, is that why you're upset? But whereas you have been keeping things in your heart. Now, I don't believe in suppression. I don't have friends around me who suppress. I've had to cut off a lot of friendship because of suppression. If you suppress and you can't come to me and say, babe, this is what you did and this is how it made me feel, and you can't trust me that I would say, oh, how did I make you feel like this? Express it to me. Let me know so that I will be more conscious of those kind of triggers next time. We should have a community that supports us, not people who tear us down. You should stop allowing people gaslight you to silence around you. You should stop it. And here's how to start. Trust your body. If something feels off, something is definitely off. Stop explaining your truth to people who have never listened. You already know that when you talk to this person, this is their reaction. So why do you keep having the same conversation with them and expecting a different outcome? You already know that this your friend. When you tell her how you feel about something, she will get upset. Why in God's name are you still friends with that person? It simply shows that they are not meant to be in your close circle. They will bring out the worst in you. Why are you still entertaining them? Is it because of the years of friendship? What matters more to you? Your peace, your calmness, or keeping that friendship, or keeping that relationship? Who do you listen to? What is the voice in your head? What Bible are you reading? Whose Bible are you reading? What do you watch? Who are the people around you? What is the trajectory of their life? How sound are they emotionally? How emotionally regulated are they? So guys, we have come to the end of today's class. Tomorrow is going to be about how to handle pressure and frustration. Some of us, find it difficult to handle. I'm going to be giving you a lot of scenarios on how to properly handle pressure without getting fizzled and in your calm state of mind. So I'm going to be teaching that tomorrow. Before we go, please let us take our affirmation. I release the need to prove myself. I see the truth clearly. I choose peace. For today's assessment, before we go, I want you to write down 3 people in your life who always makes you feel heard. 3 people. I want you to write down their names and send them a thank you. Send them a thank you. You can also send them this video that they told me to do this, so I'm doing it because you have always been one to listen to me and hear me out, even in my darkest times. Then another assessment. I want you to unfollow 5 pages that causes chaos in your mind. Every time you see these pages, there's chaos everywhere. You're not sure you understand. Maybe it's their content or whatever. I want you to unfollow them. 5 people, 5 pages that you know that they are not good for you deep down, but you're just using them to satisfy your bodily pleasures. But you know that they're not good for your growth. Unfollow them. 5. So thank you for joining me today, day 8, on this beautiful journey of 20 days of calm with Tiffany. And remember, you are not broken. You are not broken. You're just waking up. So make sure you subscribe to my channel, send it to your loved ones, and please don't forget to connect and send it to your loved ones, and let us keep growing and learning together. Bye.